Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, aka I'm Ghostbuster, and today I'm doing a review of a retro game that is getting a sort of re-release this week. Now, this game is called Avenging Spirit, and it was originally released way back in 1991 by Jaleco, and it's known in Japan as Phantasm. Now, this was a two-player platform arcade game, and it's being re-released by Ratalaika Games, and I was lucky enough to get a copy to do this video review, so big thank you to them for that. It's coming out on the 29th of July 2022. It's coming out on Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation consoles, and I played this on my Xbox Series X. Now, if you've never heard of Avenging Spirits, don't worry, neither have I, but I really enjoyed this game. Honestly, it's a very bright, colourful, action-packed retro arcade game. Now, the plot is it's a very dark plot, really. So basically, you play a man who was killed by this crime syndicate while you're out with your girlfriend on like a date, and your girlfriend gets kidnapped, and you come back as this ghost because obviously you've been killed and murdered. And you join forces with your girlfriend's father, who's like a paranormal researcher, to rescue his daughter, basically, and your ex-girlfriend, because you're dead now. Um, so you work your way through the game, and you eventually take on the sort of leader of this crime syndicate. Now, one thing I really like about this, the main sort of mechanic in this game is possession. So as a ghost, you are able to possess every enemy in the game apart from bosses. So basic footmen, everyone, literally. There's a huge amount you can possess. Now, when you start the game, you get a choice of 4. Each one of the enemies you can pick from have different sort of attacks, and a different sort of abilities and attributes. So some of them later on, like there's ninjas, they can jump higher. There's people with guns and grenades, or there's people that are more melee based. There's a sort of, I'm going to say, he's like a Buddha, but he's not a Buddha. But he reminds me of Dalsim in that sort of sense. But he sits there and he just sort of floats upwards. So instead of jumping, you basically can just sort of fly around, basically. It's a very weird game, I'm not going to lie. Now, the game features 6 different stages to fight through, and during these stages you have to collect 3 keys. Now, they are spread across 3 of the 6 stages. 2 of them you'll find by sort of just exploring the levels, because through the levels there are multiple ways you can sort of progress, which I thought was really cool. And the third one is slightly hidden. It does give you clues in the cutscenes, and if you get all 3 keys, you can save your girl on the last level before beating the last boss. Now, if you don't find the keys, like I didn't find the last key on my first playthrough on the last level. I beat the last boss, and in the end, you blow up the compound, in sort of like getting your sadistic revenge. But oops, you've left the girlfriend there, and she dies as well. So the ghost is sad and basically fades away in the end. It's such a depressing ending to a pretty fun retro arcade game. Now, the gameplay is quite fast-paced. Lots of variety in the enemies and the bosses. Like I say, the bosses include, there's like, you fight like a machine, you fight a sort of snaky lizard thing, you fight this muck monster in the sewers. Like I say, there's a cool variety to them. They've all got different like attack patterns and stuff like that. You can possess them all as well, like the common ones, from gangsters to commandos, robots, vampires. But the vampire like opens up a trench coat and like he's flashing, he's only got his underpants on underneath and fires bats out, and it did make me quite chuckle. There's power ups to be found, and there's a lot of sort of cool things to it. It also has 2-player mode as well, and one thing I did like about this collection is, and this re-release, is you can play both the original Japanese release and the sort of American release as well. So you can play Phantasm or you can play Avenging Spirit. But overall, it's a very well-rounded arcade game. You'll get through it in about 20 minutes. There's different difficulties. You can have it on easy up to hard. There's the option to play it on sort of like classic mode, or one that's more built to single player with a controller, which I thought was nice. So they've done a very good job of it. Really fun game. And it gives you a reason to play it multiple times to see the good ending, obviously saving her, and the bad ending for forgetting to get the keys, basically. But like I say, check it out. It's going to be available this week, 29th of July 2022, on all major consoles. And I've been playing it on Xbox. And if you are an Xbox player, the achievements are very simple. You can get all 1000 gamer score in one playthrough. So check it out. Fun little game with easy 1000 gamer score in under an hour. That's it for this video, guys. If you've enjoyed it, if you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.